Is going on? This is Altone, and today I have the pleasure of sharing with you this awesome little RC car. This is the Holyton 9205E, and we're going to take this guy out of the box, see if it is one that I would consider toy grade or hobby grade. So let's get into it. Pull this guy out of the box. Alright, so what you get in the box is, of course, the Holyton 9205E, little RC car, your controller that requires two AA batteries that are not included, and of course your wing and wing mount hardware, which we're going to put on here in just a second. Very easy to install. The body is a nice, beautiful blue and white body with some orange flames. I think it really looks nice. Not to mention, you also get a bag of accessories, a little brush to clean it, a screwdriver, and some additional body clips. And so let's take a look at the chassis to see what this chassis looks like and what kind of upgrades we can do to it. And in case you don't know, there is a little sign on the top of here. There's a film covering the body to protect it in shipping. I usually do my first run with the film still on the car, and then especially for cars like this that are essentially bashers, what I like to do is I'll reinforce the body shell before I actually take this plastic off so that this guy can actually last a lot longer. So what we have here is the chassis itself. This chassis is a very common chassis, one that I've used and seen quite a few times, and I would say this is an absolute beginner hobby grade vehicle. And the reason why I say beginner hobby grade is because this is an upgradable chassis, and it's a pretty good size brushed motor. You can get a replacement brushless motor and a receiver and electronic speed controller or ESC combo, and then you have your steering servo. You can do upgrades to this guy. We do have a battery already installed, so it comes with two batteries, and of course it has light kit. Now, if you do decide you want to do upgrades to this particular vehicle, one of the things you'll probably want to do is get some better shocks, replace the tires if you're trying to get some real speed out of it, and you're going to need to replace your steering servo, and there are steering servos available that will directly replace this, because this particular steering servo has 5 wires on it, which connects to this ESC/receiver combination. You're going to want to get a 3-wire servo in order to be able to do that. And of course, changing your motor out. And it's really not that hard. It does use all Phillips heads hardware, but it's really not that hard to change it all out. I've actually upgraded this chassis on a different RC car before, and been able to get this, been able to get it from its out of the box stock, about 18 to 20 miles an hour up to 48 miles an hour, and so powerful that it can't keep the wheels on the ground. Now this guy does not have a wheelie bar in the back, but again, I do think this is a absolute perfect car for beginners who are curious about tinkering and wanting to do upgrades to an RC car. It's a great place to start because you can make this a beast of a vehicle. It's already pretty fast and pretty fun, but you can make it a beast of a vehicle. So with that, let's take this guy out and run it for the first time. See if we can get it into a little bit of trouble today. Let's check the speed out first before we have some fun with it, and hopefully before it starts raining. It's reading, and we got our tracking straight. And now, let's take a look and see what we have here. Stop and read 16 miles an hour on this guy using a stock battery. So yeah, 16 miles an hour. It's not bad, and it is going to be a fun little basher, but let's see if we can have some fun before it breaks out raining for real on us today. Was not expecting this. So there you have it. This thing is a ton of fun, and it's a very good possibility that I'll be doing some upgrades to this car in the future and seeing just how fast I can really get it to go. Thank you again for stopping by and checking this guy out with me. I really appreciate it. Have an absolutely fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Take care.